Two Investigates broke the news Monday that One Pulse is accused of breaking a contract with Orange County. At issue, a warehouse the foundation bought with tourist tax money, then allowed a local business to move in. Today, there was no indication the warehouse will be vacated anytime soon. And as West 2 News investigative reporter Greg Fox explains.
West 2 Investigates saw at least 24 people working at this warehouse just south of downtown Orlando. They're employed by Nassel, an entertainment company that, according to its website, makes fabricated scenery and rock work for zoos, aquariums, and theme parks, including the Wizarding World of Harry Potter at Universal. One Pulse Foundation purchased the building in 2019 for $3.5 million, part of a $10 million allocation of tourist development tax dollars, intended to help finance the transformation of the building into a museum to celebrate the lives and culture of the 49 men and women murdered in the Pulse nightclub massacre in 2016. But West 2 Investigates first reported that Monday, Orange County government sent a letter, a notice of default to One Pulse detailing an alleged breach of their agreement. The contract says the property must be used solely for a museum. Yet One Pulse has assigned 3 licenses to Nassel to occupy the property dating back to May 2022. The county told One Pulse it has 60 days to evict Nassel. The warehouse here at the corner of Cayley and Division, right next to I-4, is right across the street from the Nassel Company headquarters here in this property. And we tried to ask folks in the office about what they're planning on doing with the operation across the street going forward. No one at Nassel would discuss the license arrangements. At One Pulse, no one answered the door, and a delivery notice indicated it could be more than 2 weeks since anyone entered the office. The county notice was addressed to board vice chair and former Disney World president George Kalogridis. He could not be reached for comment. Since One Pulse executives notified the county October 27th that the museum project was canceled.
And the reality is the memorial really has everyone's attention, and that's really where the focus needs to be.
Then Executive Director Deborah Bowie has resigned. So has former chair Earl Crittenden. The city of Orlando last month spent $2 million to buy the former nightclub property. There's no word on whether One Pulse will play any role in the design and construction of a permanent memorial. In Orlando, Greg Fox, West 2 News.
In a statement to West 2 Investigates, a One Pulse spokesperson said, quote, "In October, we met with the Orange County mayor and his staff to proactively inform them we no longer plan to build a museum. And that meeting began the process of closing out our agreement with the county. This latest development is part of that process." A different spokesperson declined to answer our questions about how much money One Pulse made from licensing the property and whether those licenses were ever approved by the board. Confidential sources also confirmed for West 2 Investigates that Orlando Health also used some of the warehouse property between May of 2020 and September 2021 for storage of COVID-19 supplies.